It's not going to be an easy road, no matter the case, but that's why we have all the best teams in Europe currently here for the RMR. Golden! This is what we like to see. The IGL just goes upsetting JW to get both kills alongside him. He might have been the backup, but he seems like he's done the majority of the work. They abandoned the B site early, but they're prepared for this retake. Crims is sat back with a kit. He's waiting, just holding into Graffiti. He goes down, though. A bit of an awkward position, Vince, for that kit to be held.
Oh, absolutely, and there is a very real chance now that Astralis can build off that. What a damage, and now Golden, 48 HP, stuck on the sandbags. He gets wrapped in from Magisk. Astralis looking to return the favor, hot off the back of a loss. They come straight out of the gate, and it's nothing but headshots from Magisk, and Brolan can try spinning all he wants.
They've got to be careful because there are still two players out towards long, and the timing could be everything. A chance for Brolan to get a free kill. Instead, though, the duel doesn't go his way.
Oh yeah, still though, escaping, doing so much damage. He's headshot two more players. JW alone could very well have tied this round and made it FNATIC's. It's a 3v4 retake, but have a look at the HP bars. And now Golden, he can show his hand. From the back, he drops down the bomb. Glaive has to go out into the open, and he gets sprayed out from Golden. But a lot of this has to fall upon JW. Yes, he went down. Yes, he only picked up one frag.
Ready for some sort of play in that direction, and leaving Brolan as a solo A-site hold. He just about gets away with that duel.
Now FNATIC know that they can start stacking the B site. They feel comfortable that A side will see no action. They're boosting up Golden. He's peering in. Good flashbang tossed in though. Blinds him momentarily in a fortune safe passage to the T's. Dupree anticipating that, and Glaive with a double spray. Out of nowhere, this round is catapulted out of control, and Astralis.
A secondary AWP can be a bit of an awkward one, especially on the B site where it can get rushed down. Speaking of getting rushed down.
Yeah, they are peeking in there with Golden and Crims, but that's to their detriment. Golden laid down, laid to rest alongside Crims, who will be feeling like he should have done better. Essetag was tagged to 31, and with both the AWPs remaining and the economy in basically the bin, I think we will see a save. Yeah, gun rounds on point, never quite down, like always feeling they have full belief in themselves, and well, they've gone 1 for 1 early on. JW getting the first before Mages comes straight back, and Brolan also has his head removed. That should open up business to A. There is a fast rotation taking shape, and Astralis.
Flusher, I think he's heard everything that's coming his way, though. Molotov will deny them short control, but the smoke sort of displaces the vision. He's going to try and rotate him, but he's taken so much damage, and the one kill they get is at the cost of almost 2 full players. In fact, they eventually do. Flusher, 13 HP. And he's just not going to be able to do anything.
They're always seemingly at a disadvantage and still come out ahead a lot of the time, but the fact that JW is out-peaked while the slow play comes into effect, the crab walk crunches down, and Device waiting, expecting a desperation move to come in, and there's a third. He was eerily silent on Dust 2, and now he is silencing all of his adversaries. And he's having no mercy while he puts them down. Crimson Golden, valiant hold onto B, but the second they realize both players are here, they start to retreat the bomb back over onto the A side, where Devices just cracked it all open single-handedly. And Golden with 2, it's a nice attempt. But again, Tom, we spoke of this before. They need to start winning rounds. Nothing else is good enough. And Golden's missed his chance. That probably is the round following suit. He still pushes through the smoke
and take over a game. S-Tag, obviously, at the time, was not included in that. And well, after being 11-1, he's just got his first kill since then. As said, that he's been one of the top players in the world every single year. The rotation, they should know if anybody rotates. That's the interesting thing. They've almost rotated everybody over to the other side of the map. I guess in case they go through spawn, Brolan is going to take the initiative, and here we go. Quiet start for the youngster. He's managed to get 2 kills.
They need to convert off the back of this. Device still alive. Now the only man alive. 30 seconds, no control over the bomb. Realizing he may need to put that Deagle to use over the AWP. Out comes Brolan, doing tons of damage. Device 1 HP, separating him and his demise. Loads of money. Could very well go for this. Tosses the AWP away. Wants to make sure that none of these CTs get their hands on it.
He's going to go for the peak here, though. It's chance for a multi-frag. He gets absolutely nothing. Magis just goes steaming into the site. Golden lurking around the smoke, can't do anything either. And sure, Crims has found one. The rotation's quick. JW is looking like he might just try and be a hero here. On the edge of the smoke, maybe trying to deny the plant, but can't do anything about it this time. A complete change of pace for Astralis and a retake needed. But JW off to a fine start. In fact, he almost gets Magis through the wall. It isn't quite going to be the kill, though. Device still with utility. Of course, the pace of how they took this site allows them for some extra grenades. The control they've grabbed as well as a lot. Crim still lurking in the backlines. Roland's found one, but it's left onto Device. And FNATIC, they're going to get through another round. As said, they've been very passive in a lot of these rounds. I feel like they got put back into the cage. The timing, though, for Brolin doesn't work out. And while JW, he's currently fighting for a position. There may not be anyone here. The free kills should come up. That's S-Tag down. It's going to ring some alarm bells for Astralis that there is still somebody behind, and even going to drop a nade towards JW. The rest of the team, though, somewhat sectioned out, and Flush has just been dunked. Kobe straight out of the round, and Golden just trying to re-aggress. Will at least get one. Now we see Astralis completely surrounded. Like a caged animal, they're going to try and fight back out of this one. It's on to Magis. Needs some crisp taps to get away with anything, and it isn't happening. Have not converted a single pistol round, and they've only won one of them. So if that's your win condition, Vince, you're asking for an awful lot. And, well, I said Dupree's been a little bit quiet this game. That's Flusher gone. And there's JW gone.
That's what we've kind of seen. And it's JW and Flusher, the two guys that you really put in that
just a fake
grouping of aggression.
He's faked them out completely. Sorry to cut you off, but S-Tag's basically just won the round for his team just by throwing in a few nades. He held every single player for the longest amount of time. They finally killed him off, and they've realized, well, the bomb's gone down on A. Dupree's just sat waiting for any sort of rotation. In a normal scenario, this would 100% be a save, but the fact is it's the last round of the half, and Brolin, he needs to turn water into wine.
And they decide to pull the plug and get back up again towards bathrooms. They give the chase up. They're trying to move back towards A site. S-Tag takes the head off of Golden, and now JW tries at range with the Glock to put down some pain. Dupree caught in no man's land, but has Glaive to help him out, who now stands his ground, is flicking to headshots left and right. S-Tag next man up. It's like this layered approach of a firing squad that FNATIC, once they beat the first boss, there's another 3 they have to deal with.
Already peeking out. It's a headshot. Didn't even need to hit that shot.
So a real fall from grace. Still a chance, though, to build this back. And we touched on this on Inferno. He typically has been their entry kind of fragger. And speaking of which, JW, the other veteran core member of FNATIC, comes out swinging and blazing through connector. Carnage in his wake, but Flusher has been silenced one more time.
CT still have a chance here. With the way that their players have been performing, there's a real opportunity. They're going to be forced forward, if anything, by Glaive's Molotov. And while the flashbang has made things awkward, he's done a decent amount of damage for how low he was. The remaining 2 players a little bit far behind, however, and considering the money for the CT side, they have such a big bolster of rounds.
Take systematic control over short, but now flashbang through as Dupree takes down JW, who was on the hunt. Information in the process going the way of the CTs, and Crim's tagged down to 9.
It also holds them in. That smoke's not going to be fading until it's too late, so their only option really is to run straight through it. Molotovs, flashbangs being expended. Magisk is ready and waiting and just completely shuts them down. FNATIC have run out of time, and maybe lives as well, as Flusher is all that is left. They don't even get close to getting the bomb down.
But Device does miss out. This time it's Glaive that gets aggressive into connector. It's the UMP, and it comes out ahead against Brolan. Golden's also been traded off against.
Over 100 ADR in a match where you only have 7 rounds, but even he can't do anything. Magis peeks in, S-Tag holding the angle, and it was that Guardian play, and it was one of the worst mistakes I've ever seen a team make, and we're not even going to get a chance.
Convert their choice of map. And now, Astralis. Even Flash 3 still connects the headshot into Crims. That is just the summary of this map, honestly. It just hasn't been working for FNATIC. Great flick from Magis. Up and over onto Brolan. It's looking like the beginning of the end. The end is very much here. And although Golden is posting up a bit of resilience, It's coming too late. They needed this 4 or 5 rounds ago. And whether it's Esatag, Device, or Glaive, the end result should be the same. With Golden going down alongside FNATIC, they will get bested.